We're looking at the drumroll please Dragonfly 14C28N steel with a carbon fiber G10 handle. Let's go ahead and take a look. Here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Nice tight fit unboxing experience. We have a sticker here. We have a wiping cloth. We have some paperwork. Here is the knife. Let's go ahead and take a closer look. Get all this out of the way. All right, here we go. Let's go 2x zoom. This one seems to be a smaller EDC knife. For starters, I'm noticing we have the sort of carbon fiber looking G10, right? This sort of finish on the G10 that makes it look like almost carbon fiber, weave carbon fiber looking. So I do like that. Still G10, right? It's not trying to be something else, but the finish looks nice. We have recessed liners with a G10 back spacer as well. Deep pocket carry clip that's reversible on the other side for lefties. After all, it looks like we are working with a crossbar lock, one of the most ambidextrous friendly locking systems out there. Nice, tastefully done thumb studs. I'm gonna give them that. Right? That is how you should do a thumb stud. Couple different steps to it. Right? Should be pretty comfortable to deploy. Captive pivot there with a Trivisa logo. Right? And then we have, it seems like big hardware all around. Actually, no, we have TA everywhere except body screws and pocket clip. Screws are going to be T6. But if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go ahead and bam, get this one deployed here. Right, set it down for a second. I know you guys would like to take a look before I start flicking it left and right. We're looking at a gorgeous drop point blade with a flat grind. I do like this sort of sand dune, copper and black sort of combination. I have seen a lot of their, different color waves, and this is one of my favorites. I actually have a few of their models also in this same color combo, which I really like. I'll share them with you in a second. 14C28N, everyone's favorite budget steel these days. And kind of getting a feel for the action here. Yeah, it's going to be on ball bearings. Pretty good action there. Obviously, we can deploy with the thumb studs. We can spidey flick here using the meat of the middle finger. The nail is a little bit tricky, but I guess you can get it done. There we go. You can slip off, so better off using the meat of the middle finger there. There we go. And then, of course, using the crossbar lock itself, right? Figuring out how much flick of the wrist it takes. That feels nice. Filling the ergos here, I'm able to get a full purchase with my average size hands. Again, not the biggest of hands, not the smallest of hands, right? Full 4-finger grip. Doesn't necessarily have a dedicated finger choil. You could forward choke a tad bit here if you wanted to. Get a little closer to the blade, but that is not a dedicated finger choil. So just keep that in mind. But we have a tiny bit of jimping here. Maybe a little bit more jimping would have been nice. And I know some brands like Vosteed are doing a little bit more jimping here in the front. So yeah, giving a little bit more jimping right in 2026 will be nice. Just a personal preference, not a deal breaker in any way, shape, or form. I just obviously check out so many different knives here and there. I'm starting to sort of develop a good taste for what I do like, what works for me, right? What I like carrying daily and such. We do have milled liners inside. Take a look at those. Right, looking pretty good, and it's actually pretty lightweight. Yeah, it feels definitely really, really lightweight. And it's going to be a little bit on the smaller side, right? I'll go ahead and kind of put some counterparts right here. We have another one which we looked at. Has a similar colorway, even though the copper looks a little bit different on that one. Quite different handle, but it does have the same G10 finish. This one has sprout liners. You'll see that model on the screen. And here's this other model right here. This one matches pretty good. This one has black micarta, the same color code there on the blade. Just for fair measure, we have 6.75, so it's a quarter smaller than something like a Civivi Elementum or a Kershaw Leak. 3 inches on the blade with a under 3-inch cutting path, I want to say. Almost 3, but not quite. And we're looking at 3.75 inches on the handle. All right, some quick rapid fire measurements for you. These two models will be in the description and pin comment as well if you guys want to check them out. I do have content on them here in the channel also if you guys want to learn more. Hope you guys really enjoyed this one. If you made it to the end, you're the real MVP. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one, either this one or this one. Peace.